Hello, people! Welcome back to another episode of Street Fighter Adventures. So last time we took a look at World Tour mode. This time we're gonna be looking at we're gonna learn how to play the game. So let's look at the tutorial, shall we? Let's learn let's learn Street Fighter. Oh God, that's a lot of stuff. I looked at some of it already, but we're gonna take it from the beginning, man. If we're gonna get good, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get good. I don't sound very convinced, but we're gonna get good at Street Fighter 6. And it all starts with the fundamentals. Classic controls, huh? It takes time to get used to them, but they open up your options in a fight. Walking. Oh God, we're really starting from the basics. I did that. The first step towards becoming a fighter. Now, obviously, I already know this. This is the basic stuff. Dashing. Oh God, do you remember Street Fighter 2? There was no dashing. Even in Alpha, even in Street Fighter Alpha, there was no dashing. Now games just feel wrong without dashing. Like a fighting game without dashing is pure silliness to me. Okay, just jump. Normal attacks. Alright, so there are 3 buttons for punches and 3 buttons for kicks. You have a light punch and a light kick. Medium punch and a medium kick. And a heavy punch and a heavy kick. Now characters like Elena, Dudley, Elena being a kick only fighter, and Dudley being a punch only fighter, they're not in this game. Not yet. But the same basically works for them, except they only have punches and or kicks. Okay, inputting down will cause your character to crouch. And when you're crouching, you do low attacks. Finally, we have jumping attacks. So those are the basics, but don't forget them. Instead, devote yourself to tempering them. That's why I'm here, blocking. Now let's give you the rundown on defense. There are 2 kinds of block, standing block and crouching block. Press the directional in the opposite direction of your opponent while standing to perform a standing block. That means you're facing right, input back, try standing block on my attacks. So games like Mortal Kombat have a block button. With this game, you block by going back. Or crouching and holding back. For attacks that standing blocks can't defend against, there's the crouching block. When you're facing right, input diagonally down and left with the directional pad to block. Let's see how you use a crouching block now. So for low attacks, you gotta block accordingly. Good job there, you did it. Crouching blocks can't defend against overhead or jumping attacks, but can deal with a lot of other attacks. A good defense starts with a crouching block. Throws. If you just can't break through your opponent's block, you can use throws to deal damage instead. At close range, press square and X at the same time for a normal throw. Try getting close and throwing me. Alley-oop. If you think you're about to get thrown, answer back with a throw escape by pressing square and X at the same time. Check your timing and try to escape my throw. Nice. Well defended. Throws are a great option for close range offense. Keep it in mind whenever your opponent is nearby. Special moves. Next up, let's talk special moves. Assuming you're playing as Luke, input down forward punch and you'll fire off his special move Sandblast. Sandblast is an effective attack to use from a distance. Next, try inputting forward down. Let's call it forward down forward. Forward down forward punch. You'll get a different special move, rising uppercut. I thought he was saying lightning uppercut. Rising Uppercut is an attack that's very effective against jumping opponents. Different special moves work better in different situations. Get a feel for each one. Once you've practiced for a while, you'll be able to fire them off without even thinking. Super Arts. Now let's talk about Super Arts. Check out the Super Art gauge at the bottom of the screen. The Super Art gauge can be filled up to 3 levels, as indicated by the number beside the gauge. If you have at least 1 level in the bar, you can perform a Super Art. Try performing a level 1 Super Art, which you may have already guessed uses 1 stock of Super Art gauge. You can use Luke's level 1 Super Art with down forward punch. Don't hold back now, go for it. Boom! I love that move. Next up are level 2 Super Arts. Luke's level 2 Super Art has short range, meaning you have to get close to the opponent if you want it to connect. So it's down, back, punch. Beast! Oh, wait, that ain't right. That's it. That's it? That's level 2? Oh, okay, yeah. I got level 2 and level 3 mixed up. Beast mode, baby! Now for the big one, the level 3 Super Art. This is every fighter's trump card. As expected, it uses all 3 stocks of the Super Art gauge. Okay, down forward kick activates Luke's level 3 Super Art. Show me your trump card. Okay. Low stance. Ground game. His forearms are huge. I kind of got big forearms too. Not that big, but... that hits hard. Remember that the Super Art gauge fills up whenever your attack hits, or if you are attacked. Never forget that you have something like this up your sleeve. The drive gauge. The 6-bar display shown here is known as the drive gauge. This indicates a fighter's concentration and energy level. Utilizing this gauge lets you perform unique actions. For starters, we'll go over the 2 basic uses of the drive gauge. First off is the drive impact. Press R1 and R2 at the same time to perform a powerful attack. Go on, give it a go. So this is kind of like Focus Attack from Street Fighter 4. Ow, I was prepared for it, but that still hurt. Drive impacts can absorb 2 attacks from the opponent, but there are some exceptions. When you're in trouble, use the drive impact to break through an attack. Drive impacts have a unique characteristic. They can break a corner opponent's block. Try it out in a real fight. So this is where it gets interesting. So if you got somebody in a corner and you use drive impact, the drive impact is going to knock them back into the wall and cause them to be vulnerable for a second. See? But really it caused them to crumple. See how the opponent's defense just crumples? Whenever you have someone on the defense in the corner, the drive impact is a good option. Next, I'll teach you about the drive parry. This is performed by pressing and holding down triangle and circle at the same time for a powerful defensive tool. Try to defend against my attacks using drive parry. So this is like a parry button, but it's kind of, it's very noob friendly because you can just hold it. You don't have to time it, but there is a perfect parry that does require timing. Drive parries are effective against both standing and crouching attacks, and a successful drive parry will replenish your drive gauge when you're on your heels and don't know what to do. Look to your drive parry. While drive parries are powerful, they can't defend against throws. Try them out in a real fight. Yeah, I fought somebody who was using a lot of drive parry and I was just throwing them around. A perfect parry. Trading drive impact. They know perfect parry is hard. They didn't even make you try it. Drive impacts are a powerful tool for any fighter. So when an opponent uses them, there's a good way of dealing with them that you should remember. You can use a drive parry to defend against a drive impact. Try to defend against my drive impact with a drive parry. No. If you've been cornered in a fight, you can bet your bottom dollar that your opponent will try to hit you with a drive impact. That's what you need to predict their attempt and counter with a drive parry. Of course, a good defense is a good offense. So you can counter a drive impact with one of your own. The timing is harder than using a drive parry, but can lead to some big damage. Let's give you some practice now. React to my drive impact with one of your own. Here we go. Got him. You're a quick learner. When you're in the corner, always be ready to deal with an opponent's drive impact. If you sense it coming, you can also try to forward jump out of trouble. Burnout. The drive impact and drive parry are great uses of the drive gauge, but continuous use will drain the gauge. If you drain it completely, you'll be unable to use them for a period of time. The drive impact and drive area are great uses of the drive gauge, but continuous use will drain the gauge. And if you drain it continuously, if you drain it completely, you'll be unable to use them for a period of time. When your drive gauge is empty, you'll enter burnout, and if the opponent hits you with a drive impact while you're cornered, you'll be stunned and unable to move for a time. So that causes a dizzy state, which is like, just fucked me up. I was seeing stars for a moment there. When a fighter is in burnout, they can still be stunned even if they block a drive impact. Remember, chasing someone into the corner gives you more chances to attack. Battle end conditions. Now let's go over the rules of engagement. The gauge at the top of the screen displays your vitality. On the left is the player 1, your vitality. On the right is player 2, mine. Get hit with an attack and your vitality will drop. When it reaches 0, that's a knockout. Knock out your opponent to win the round. Rounds have time limits, and if no one scores a knockout within the time limit, the round ends. If the round ends with no one scoring a knockout, the fighter with the most vitality is declared the winner. That dumb dance. Well, damn. I was trying to utilize what I learned. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, damn. My bad. Barefoot Luke. Good fight. If you're aiming for the top, in Fighting Ground, you'll find the tutorials. Use these to learn various and more powerful techniques. Don't be hasty. Take your time and get stronger little by little. Go at your own pace. Okay. Let's do the next tutorial. We got to start with the basics, baby. Fundamentals. It's the groundwork for great success. I know most of this already, but you know. Normal attack strengths. I'm going to teach you about normal attacks, the fundamentals of combat. We'll start by going over the differences between each attack strength. Normal attacks have 3 strengths, light, medium, and heavy, each with its own application and purpose. In general, light attacks are quick and barely leave an opening, but don't deal much damage and are unlikely to decide a match on their own. Heavy attacks deal great damage, but can leave you wide open. Medium attacks exist somewhere in the middle. Use nothing but light attacks, you'll have a hard time defeating your opponent. Use nothing but heavy attacks, you'll leave yourself open to counter attacks. To win, it's essential to strike a balance, using normal attacks of varying strengths to handle different situations in a fight. Putting each strength to use. You should take advantage of light attacks for their speed. Use them to assert yourself at close range or stop an opponent as they try to make a move. They're also effective at interrupting your opponent's attack sequences. Alright, let's have you try it out for yourself. I'm going to perform the following sequence. Forward dash, crouching medium punch, crouching medium kick. Block the crouching medium punch, then interrupt me with a light attack. Got it. I just mashed it that time. Next, medium attacks. They have a longer reach than light attacks, and they don't leave you as open as heavy attacks. These are best suited to when you and your opponents are right on the edge of striking distance. There are also short-range medium attacks, like the crouching medium punch used by Luke and myself. Many of these can be linked into other moves if done up close, making it difficult for opponents to strike back after blocking. Mixing them into your repertoire would make your close-range offense all the stronger. And finally, heavy attacks. If you can land them, these deal a lot of damage. However, if your attack misses or is blocked, you'll be wide open to counterattacks. It's a case of high risk, high reward. The best time to use heavy attacks is when your opponent leaves an opening, such as when they miss with a powerful attack of their own. Let me show you. I'll throw out a large attack and miss on purpose. Use a standing heavy punch to counterattack me while I'm recovering. Oh shit. Nicely timed. You can also use heavy attacks while jumping. Jump attacks are vulnerable in the gap between the attack ends and when you land. Since this gap is the same across all jump attack strengths, heavy attacks are a good default option. Jump attacks are vulnerable in the gap between when the attack ends and when you land. Okay. Crouching kick attacks used to strike at your opponent's feet are low attacks, which means they can't be blocked standing. Let's look at a few ways to use you can use these. Let's say your opponent is about to back away from you at close range. Do nothing and they'll gain valuable distance. Attack and they'll automatically block it while standing. Let them get away and you'll have a hard time landing throws and dealing damage in general. This is where you want to use a low kick attack. Crouch and then kick. If your opponent backs away while standing, the attack will connect. If they crouch to block it, they'll be stopped in their tracks. From there, you can go for a throw. Crouching heavy kick is unique among low attacks in that it will knock your opponent down if it hits, opening them to attack as they get up. You'll be left wide open if you miss, but the reward for landing it is well worth it. Watch your opponent carefully, wait for them to leave themselves open, and strike. Attack ranges. Some normal attacks will leave you open to counterattack should they be blocked. Using these moves at the appropriate distance is essential to ensuring you don't end up at a disadvantage. Here we'll look at how to properly space your moves. For example, if Luke uses his crouching medium kick at close range and is blocked, his opponent can strike back with a fast attack. Something to keep in mind against opponents with fast, long-reaching light attacks. But what happens if he uses the same attack from a different range? If Luke uses the same crouching medium kick but from a range where only the very tip connects, the opponent will have a hard time getting an attack in afterward even if they block it. That's kind of like how I'm using Cammy now, and her cannon strike, depending on the range in which you use it, if the tip hits them, you recover before they can attack you and will counterattack you. But if you hit them and it goes way into their hitbox, then they'll be able to counterattack easily because it takes a little while for her to recover before she can block after she or continue her attack after the cannon strike. So that works very similarly, but it's the same thing with normal attacks. You got to make sure you space them correctly. You know, if you use a heavy, like if you use a crouching heavy kick to try to trip your opponent, but you're too close, during the recovery, they're going to have the opportunity to counterattack. But if you space it correctly, they won't have you'll recover before they'll be able to counterattack. Depending on the moves they have too, though. This goes for moves with large openings as well, like heavy attacks. Use them at exactly the right distance so that only the very tip connects to greatly reduce your risk. Experiment and find the best range for each of your moves. Whew, okay. Let's do another one. Command inputs and special move strengths. Let's go over how to perform special moves and their different strengths. Special move commands consist of a combination of directions and attack buttons. In Luke's case, when facing right, enter down forward punch to unleash Sandblast, a projectile attack. You can use any punch button, but the strength you use will affect the move's properties. First, try out the heavy version. So with every special attack, depending on the button you use to unleash it, because remember you got 3 punch buttons and 3 kick buttons. So any special move associated with that particular button, its properties are going to change depending on which button you use. Typically the way it works is that when you use the lighter buttons, like a light punch, that version will be weaker, but might have the advantage of coming out faster or having less recovery. And then if you go up to heavy, it'll do more damage, but it'll start up slower and recover slower. That's typically how it works. You know, but then some moves are just different. You know, like Dhalsim's teleport. You know, that doesn't do damage, but it still has different properties depending on which button you use. So it's definitely something that you got to keep in mind and learn if you're getting used to Street Fighter. When entering down forward with the directional button, start by pressing down. Then slide to the direction facing your opponent in a smooth, arching motion. I'm gonna say arching motion. Immediately as you complete the directional inputs, press. Oh yeah, Well done. Now let's discuss how Sandblast changes depending on the button strength. With Light punch, sandblast will fire faster but dissipate straight away. With heavy punch, sandblast will fire more slowly but go farther. Medium punch, meanwhile, is roughly between the two. Next, try rising uppercut. Perform with forward down forward punch. It's great against jumps and goes further and deals more damage depending on whether you use light button, medium or light punch, medium punch, or heavy punch to perform it. Here's a trick for entering down forward punch commands. While walking forward, enter the down forward command for sandblast. You don't need to stop at diagonally. That how do you say that? You don't need to stop at what would that motion be called? Diagonally downward. How would you even how do you say that? How do you say that in human speak? I know left, right, up, down, but how do you don't need to stop at that. Whatever. You don't need to stop at that. You can keep going to forward. Okay, time to try it out. I'm going to stand here and do neutral jumps. Enter down forward punch to hit me out of the air with a rising uppercut. Like butter, baby. Excellent. It's all about getting that live fighting experience now. If you want to check each character's moves during a fight, open up the pause menu and view the command list. Okay, so we're going to go back to the tutorial later. I'm sweating just doing the goddamn tutorial. Wait till I go online. Alright, so let's look at combo trials. So right now I've been playing a lot of Cammy. I got her new outfit too, the classic outfit. That's cool. Using the classic controls. Alright. Well, I did a lot of these. I guess I did. All right, let's see how far I can get into this. You know how it is with combo trials. The first ones are stupid easy, and they just start getting hard as fuck. Wow. Hold up, 1 second. Ooh. Ah, yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm back. So what are we looking at here? Easy breezy. Oh. Oh, I'm making my own combos here. All right, let's see. I was about to say, didn't I get it? Okay. Oh, I see. I was looking at it wrong. Reach fighting past tier 4. Punish counter. Huh. Wait a minute, what the hell? All right, let me see it. Oh. I thought. Okay. Mmm. Yo, how the hell does that work? Hey, I did this before too, but now I'm in amazement. Like, how does that work? You can do that? Hold up, shit. Okay. Got it. Okay, block. Heavy punch. Heavy punch into heavy cannon strike. And then no. Spiral arrow. Okay. That wasn't it? That wasn't it? That didn't come up? Oh, I didn't use the heavy spiral arrow. I got it. Okay. Oh. Got it. Just barely. Thanks, combos I'll never use. Oh, not bad. I like that one. Huh. Oh, yeah, I like this one. Oh, shit. All right, so this is the one that I wasn't able to do. So now now we're in uncharted territory. Let me sip some water for this. Doing a forward jump. Doing a forward jump. Doing a forward jump. Oh, I see. Oh. What? Doing a forward? You can do that? No way. How can you get the lift? Hold up. Alright, I gotta see this. Oh! So it's during when she does the knee part, the knee kick. That's the lift. I was about to say you can't jump after that kick. Oh, ho, ho. Ah, that is cool. Okay. Ooh! That felt good. That felt good. I would have just practiced that all day. Man. Oh, that's just, I can have that. I could just do that. Ooh. Oh, God. I love that. I wonder if you can do a regular, what's it called? Cannon strike? Doing that, though. You can, but it doesn't hit. The medium hits. The medium hits, the light doesn't. What about the heavy? The heavy does, of course. I like that. That's beautiful. Now I'm just practicing. That's cool. I wonder if you can hit a super after that, though. Oh, hold up now. Shenanigans? Are we getting into shenanigans? Oh! Oh! That's just beautiful. But what if you want to save meter? That's the big question. Uh-oh. Yep, that might be the issue. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, the heavy hits. The heavy hits. Okay. Oh, that's sexy. The medium hits too. The medium hits too. Okay. Yeah, cause that already takes up so much meter. It already takes up so much. Like you'll get burned. You will get burned out trying to do all this shit. Like you probably want to keep it to about here. Realistically, depending on the stage of the match, you don't want to get too happy and just be burning meter. Okay, what's the next one? Okay. I see. I always get the kick and the punches mixed up. Okay. Okay. Why do I keep doing the Dragon Punch though? Okay. Yeah, what the hell? That is weird. Oh, did it. During forward jump. Okay, they want me to do a cannon strike after jumping. Okay. During jump. Oh my god. Hmm. Mmm. Oh! Alright, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I think you gotta like hit the toe for it to connect. No? Or like really low. Yep. You gotta be really in there. You gotta be really in there. Okay. Whew. This is, I can do it though. I can do it. I can do it, but it's gonna, just bear with me. We got this. Hold up. Alright, Cammy. Mm-hmm. 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 Lower. 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 Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh God. Okay, so what is the hell is this? Punt during hooligan combination. Okay. Let me look at it. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's scary. Of course. Woo! Okay. God damn. What are we doing? So, during the hooligan combination. Alright, we gotta look at every one of these now. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. I've done that. I've done this. Okay. Medium. Okay. Medium and heavy. Medium and heavy. Medium and heavy. Okay. Okay. Medium and heavy. Oops. Okay. Again. Yeah. Told you I did it before. All right. Let's look at this. Well, here we go. But it's something that we got to learn eventually. The drive rush. Oh, shit. Okay. Look at her butt jiggle. Oh boy, I've managed to go this long without saying something, but damn, like this, these particular animations are not helping. Okay. You know, but I remember someone saying that when you're doing combo trials in the fighting game, the best thing to do is to try to learn it bit by bit. That's why you'll see me just doing the first part over and over again. Because you're trying to commit it to muscle memory and then follow up with the more difficult aspects. Heavy, heavy. Heavy is all heavy. Okay, just remember that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Got it. Ooh. Let's look at this one. What? What? Oh, I saw a doop 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 doop. Oh, I see what she did. She used the drive impact after the drive rush. No, after a heavy punch. Wait. Wait, did she use the drive impact? They're like a drive impact. No, that was a heavy punch. It just had that effect up there. Okay. Let me look at it. Let me see what the hell that shit is. I see. I thought it was I thought she did a drive impact. Nah, that's just drive rush. The little special effect they put on the drive rush attack. Okay. A low attack? What? What? She can do that? Oh, let me look at it again. Damn. Okay. I see. It do work. Damn. That shit worked. I didn't think you could do that. And I was using the wrong button too. It's low medium kick. I would have got it and then just realized I was using the wrong button the whole time. Light punch, down forward kick. Okay. And people wonder why motherfuckers don't like modern controls. It is the shit you gotta deal with. Ooh. Let me watch it again. Okay. Okay. I'm losing. I'm losing my grip. Let's try again. Got it. Yeah! What's next? Let me see that again. Okay. Let me see it again. So she does it during the move. Ah, that's useful information. Okay. Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay. How did that not come out? Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got it. Oh. Ah. All right. So we did a lot. I'm sweating. I'm fucking sweating right now. Oh, shit. Man. I've been through some shit now. That was Genkai's training. Whoa, shit. Okay, so let's look at a character guide. I've already looked at Cammy's character guide once and a half. Let's check out somebody else. Let's see. Let's check out Marissa. Let's check out Marissa. You know, in order to be good, you got to be a student of the game. You can't just understand your character. You got to understand other characters as well. How to play Marissa. Armed with powerful, long-reaching strikes and moves that work well on both offense and defense, Marissa is a hard-hitting powerhouse ready to pummel opponents into submission. Marissa has long-reaching attacks that move her forward, giving her plenty of tools for menacing opponents with pure aggression. Up close, her easy to use chain attacks generate relentless rushdown to quickly overpower opponents. Scud'em can be used both as a defensive tool or as a way to crack your opponent's defenses wide open. Gladius. A devastating straight punch can be powered up by holding the attack button. Best way to use this move is to just lay into him. Fire it off to keep your opponent in check, or cancel into it from a normal attack. It's even got an upper body armor effect. Handy, no? And as a little extra bonus, you can hold down the button when you use it to charge up and blow through any armor your opponent has. There's hardly a better feeling than when you land it. Take care not to get too used to the thrill. Yeah, I kind of fell in love with Gladius while playing World Tour mode. Overdrive adds an armor effect to the beginning. Is also fairly safe even if your opponent blocks it, so feel free to throw it out here and there whenever the move should strike. Yep, they're telling you she's a brain dead character. You can hold the button to charge it up as well, because if you're gonna hit him, you gotta make it hurt. The Macaris. What? An uppercut with a wide swing followed by a second punch that slams an opponent to the ground. Useful when used out of normal or unique attacks to create combos. Great in combos or to pound jumping opponents into pace. The light, medium, and heavy versions execute at different speeds and deal varying damage. Rule of thumb, you can combo into it from a move of the same strength. Remember that the light version is invincible against your opponent's jump attacks, and the heavy version's second hit gives you an opportunity for a follow-up attack. Overdrive gives you a big follow-up attack chance on hit and has added invincibility against your opponent's jump attack. That's a good anti-air, god damn. If they jump at you, this will make them regret it, yeah. I think my first online match was against a modern control Marissa, and I got my ass whooped. And I remember the anti-air. Leap into the air and come down with a powerful downward punch. Allows you to move first even if it is blocked, making it effective for continuing offensive pressure. This attack has an upper body armor effect and lets you act first even after your opponent blocks it. You couldn't ask for a better way to get your offense going. Overdrive. Tear through your opponent's armor for huge damage. It even gives you the opportunity for a follow-up when you're in the corner. Use it well and your opponent would be squashed flat by the pressure. Quadriga. Hop forward with a powerful front kick, useful as a surprise attack that allows you to close the distance with your opponent and can also be used to tack on additional hits and combos. When you're away from your opponent, this is the move to use. Try spacing it so you hit with the tip of the foot. You can also change up how far you go depending on the strength of the button used. Overdrive. Hit with this and it'll send them flying to the corner. A nice juicy hit will net you free follow-ups as a bonus. It's also great for ripping through your opponent's armor. Scud'em. A defensive maneuver in which you cover your head with both arms, giving armor to your upper body and automatically countering your opponent's attacks if hit. If you continue holding the button following a counter, you will return to Scud'em stance. This is a defensive move that lets you take a hit with upper body armor and strike right back when you counterattack. You get a chance for some close range offense. Just remember that you can't cancel into it from other attacks. This move leads into other moves as well. First up is Tonitrus, which can't be blocked crouching. Stopping at the first hit will leave you fairly safe, so you can throw it out whenever you want, within reason. Next up is Priscilla, which can't be blocked standing. It's got long reach, making it a fine choice for catching your opponents by surprise. That's a nice fucking kick. That's beautiful. Let's do it again. Oh, damn. Ah, God. That's the type of moves you get hit with, and you're going to be demoralized a little bit. That's demoralizing. It does do a lot of damage, but it does a lot of mental damage. Like, shit, I can't even stand up. You already worried about the armor, and then she just sweep you right off your toes. It's crazy. Finally, there's Info, a throw technique. It packs a punch. Man, that bitch, that's that move. That fucking Marissa player I played when I first started going online, That shit got me every time, bro. I was like, what the hell is going on? I was like, what's going on? Finally, there's info, a throw technique. It packs a punch, so get in there and make your opponent feel like a dummy for even thinking about blocking. Damn. Overdrive adds a full body armor effect and executes super quick. If things aren't looking good, use this to put the fear of God in your opponent and make them think twice. You know what I'm realizing about Marissa? She kind of has a similar effect as Zangief, except with Zangief, the fear is getting thrown. And I think with Marissa, the fear is just her strikes. Like, Zangief is a grappler and Marissa is more of a striker. But I think she gives that same sense of intimidation and just how powerful and useful her moves are for intimidating the player. Because Zangief has it's like Zangief kind of has the same, I'm not gonna say play style, but effect where it's intimidating to play a Zangief player because they can do so much damage quickly. But most of it is done by the screw power driver, his throws. Marissa is different. It's the same intimidation effect, but because her strikes have that same like forcefulness as Zangief's grappling. She does have that one grappling move, which is good, but I think just her, it seemed like with her design, they primarily wanted somebody who would be a big, strong intimidator without having to be reliant on grappling to pull that off. You know, like a Zangief or a Hugo. Javelin of Marissa. Bring a full power punch down to your opponent with a wide swing. Hold the button to increase his damage. Hold the button down and it'll add an armor effect, using it to shrug off your opponent's attacks and swing back like a true gladiator. Nothing wakes you up in the morning better than a little slugfest, I always say. Damn. Meteorite. Leap into the air with a tackle and descend with a single devastating punch. Useful as an anti-air attack or as a way to tackle on big damage at the end of a combo. This one is a big leaping attack, sure. But if you hit an opponent right at the start, it'll drag airborne opponents into the ground head first. With a little practice, you can even use it as an anti-air and even in combos. Okay, I can see how that could be applicable. Goddess of the Hunt. After sending your opponent to their knees with a vicious tackle, hit them with a devastating punch that sends them flying against the wall. A versatile move that can counter projectiles, be used in combos that can turn the tables when under pressure. Ah yes, this is me at my most powerful and most tender. Use it in combos or to interrupt your opponent's attacks. And would you believe it goes through projectiles too? Shifagata. What? Fundamentals 1. If you want to know how I like to fight, I'm happy to instruct. Get in there and pummel the opponent with everything you've got. Class dismissed. Okay. There's a little more to it. Let's start with the basics. First, use standing heavy punch and heavy kick to establish your ground game. Both have great reach and are easy to make contact with. Try landing a standing heavy punch and going into a heavy 2-hitter from there. First, use standing heavy punch and heavy kick to establish your ground game. Oh, okay. Mixing in Gladius to blow through your opponent's moves is also a fine option. If they try to turn things around on you with a drop impact, either charge up Gladius to barrel through or return the favor with a drop impact of your own. Damn. Fundamentals 2. Fighting means getting in there and going blow for blow, and sometimes that means getting whacked yourself. The key is knowing how to deal with jump-ins and your opponent once they're up close and personal. When your opponent jumps you, use light or OD Damashiras. Crouching heavy punch and jumping medium punch are 2 other fast solid options. You can even string jumping medium punch into my patented Volar combo. Okay, so what do you do once your opponent's in your face? OD Scutum will let you defend yourself and strike back. taking whatever they throw at you and turning it into yet another offensive opportunity. Advance 1. Once you have the basics under your Baltios, it's your turn to attack. Slam your opponent with strong close range moves over and over again. It doesn't matter if they block a few of them, they'll crumble eventually. They always do. Start with light 2-hitter and medium 2-hitter. If you make contact, cancel into phalanx and let her rip. That right there is the simplest way to start some rushdown. Thing is, if that's the only thing you do, your opponent's going to dry parry you. Try mixing in Charged Gladius or two. A Charged Gladius or two, which lets you move first even if it's blocked. Then use Scuttle's moves to tear down their defenses. Advance 2. So the heavy versions of all my normal and unique moves can be charged by holding down the button. It'll give them a little extra oomph, for lack of a better word, so be sure to get a feel for it. Take my basic standing heavy punch and heavy kick. If you charge them up, you'll have more advantage if the opponent blocks. It's also a great way to wipe out their drive gauge. Damn, yeah, I see it. As far as unique attacks go, a charged Magna Bunker is a great move to sprinkle into combos and attack sequences. Try charging up my other unique attacks as well. They really sell what I'm all about. Clobbering folks at full force. Whoa. Man, Marissa looks fun. Let's play around with her a little bit. Now, of course, right now I've been using Cammy. But, of course, I'm going to take time not to play every character, but, you know, any character that I'm interested in. Cammy just happened to be the first. But Marissa is another one that I've had my eye on, and I can't find her. Oh, there she go. I hate this song. I just want to say that. Let's check out these. Oh, I was about to say let's check out these colors. Oh, they don't give you a lot. They're like opposites, complete look at Cammy's butt. Oh my god. Okay. I like the concept of Marissa. I just think she's just a little bit too masculine for me. Okay. That can't be used as an anti-air? Look at that. It's just it's so big. I mean, oh god. What the hell? That's what I'm saying. Zangief doesn't have that. With Zangief, it's like he has to be close to really put the pressure onto you. Marissa has a fantastic mid-range game, and I think that's really what makes her different. Look at that. That's crazy. That is insane. Oh, God. How far is this shit hit? Look at this. This is heavy. Man. Yo, this big ass bitch. What the hell? Oh. Foot fetish. Okay. Damn. Just brutal. Straight snoo. Oh, I don't like that though. That crouching medium kick. I don't like that. Yeah, obviously she's a little slow with it. Some of these buttons are a little slow. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my, you get an anti. Oh my god. A down back anti-air, bruh. You ain't got to do the Dragon Punch motion. Oh my god. That's crazy. That is insane, bruh. You getting white, bruh. Yo. Oh my god. What's that other move? Yeah, they're right there. Oh, I love that. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mmm. But if you land it, you can't. Yeah, She ends up so far away, you can't really follow up. But that's typical of strong command grabs, anyway. I would tell Marissa, look, don't kick them away after you do that move. Like, keep them right there. And her throws really push her opponent far away. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that's intentional. They don't want her to be able to keep that distance, well, keep that close range on the opponent. So even her throws push you far away. I really love that move, though. God damn. That's beautiful. Oh. What's the other super art? What is that? Goddess of the Hunt? Well, I guess the weakness of this is that you got to do something. How long can you hold it for, though? God. Shit. Damn. She even got a light auto combo. Shit. But that doesn't actually combo, so. That does. Shit. Okay, so that was the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll be back later with more Street Fighter adventures. So see you around.